Well, ladies and gentlemen, third and last sit rep of the day. I may not have time for any tomorrow. I went to take my noon pills and subsequent nap. Dogs woke me up at 2 for a walk. I thought, well, I'll just lay down for a second. I've been up for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. I'm still tired and I'm still ready to take my nighttime pills and go to bed. But, seeing as I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, I went to sleep by 7 to stay up to watch my game shows. And I'd be up at 4, and I could have the rest of the things done on my list that needed to be done before we start moving on Saturday. I basically called all the places I needed to call. Still getting the runaround from TennCare and Mayor Group and all those places about which meds I can get. Fuck them. I'll go cold turkey. I self-medicated for years and was fine. Of course, when I jokingly say these drugs are to keep me from killing other people or killing myself, I'm not really joking. That's what keeps me up at night for an hour and a half after I take the sleeping pills. The Atarax is a big sleeping pill. I take 150 milligrams of that. And that's when I take my 10 milligrams Valium, just everything, and I'm still up for an hour and a half. Thinking either about my perfect plan to kill myself or my perfect plan to kill everybody who's done me wrong in the past. There are ways. That's not a good admission. This is on the internet. It can get me arrested. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I wouldn't kill anybody. Well, I haven't yet. So there you go. I'm 50. Well, real soon. I expected some messages. I haven't checked Facebook just yet. There's Kenny. There's Kevin on my lap. So there's Kenny and Kevin, the brothers, 13-year-old brothers together. And that's what they do. One of them comes and lays on the other until the other one leaves. They're great brothers, but they don't like to lay on each other. I mean, they love to for a little bit. And then the one on the bottom gets up and moves. Says, alright, that's enough. Oh, and there's Ellie. The cat with the extra big thumbs. I told you I thought that she had extra fingers, but nah. She's got 2 claws in each thumb. But, like I said, I haven't checked Facebook yet, but I have had my phone with me the whole time. And I expected, you know, goodbye, Tom. He always steps on the keyboard. Goodbye, Tom. Sorry to see you go, since the only time I'll ever be back in Clarksville is to pick up my stuff out of storage and pick up my cats from whoever has them. But, you know, I'm used to it. People never miss me until after I'm gone, and then about a week after I'm gone, people are like, you know, I really wish Tom had hung around. Of course, in this town, nobody will notice. My roommate will. I give her 2-3 days at her new place, getting adjusted, and then realizing how much she wished I was around. Week tops. But, maybe a message of, hey, we found somebody who takes care of cats. Or, you know, I could probably find a pet sitter for $50-$60 a month per cat. And I have no guarantee of ever having an income again. I'm on my last right at $100 right now. Possibly of all time. Because if they declare me able to work, there's no way I can work. So I'll fall apart after the first day. Then I'll try again after 3 days. Well, I guess eventually, with me keep trying work and keep losing jobs because I can't get there, well, they'll say, well, you're obviously just calling in sick because you don't feel like working. Anyway. So I really thought, maybe somebody would call and say they know somebody who loves cats and wouldn't mind 3 more, or wouldn't mind 3. I'll pay for their food and a little extra for room and board, not a problem. Of course, the Facebook friends I have in this town, I've not met all of them, and my Facebook friends in this town are probably probably right at half of my Facebook friends. Because I've only got one from where I graduated and grew up from 3rd grade on, and then I've got 3 from the household I'll be going to. 4 from the same household. So, I should feel wanted there. For a little bit anyway. I'm going to see if Fort Sill has noticed that I'm not going to get auto pay next month from the feds, and I still have my overdraft, because when they realize I don't get the auto pay, my overdraft drops from $400 to $20. So since this might be the last money I have, I need to get out as much as I can before I go. Of course, that'll be bad, because then I've got to pay it back at bank interest. That's not good either. Anyway, things to figure out. The cats are aware something's going on, which is a cat thing. I'd like to have gone to Bonnaroo. I really always wanted to go to Bonnaroo. And I figured while I was living up here in Clarksville would be the perfect time. It's a long drive from Knoxville. Or the CMA Fest. That would be a blast too. In the amount of time I've been up here since '99, October of '99, I could have gone to both. One year and one another. Probably would have gone to one of them more than once. Once I went to each of them, I would have forced myself to go to each of them. I would have kept going back to one or the other. Or I might have kept switching it up year to year. Saw a concert at Skullbone Valley, which is in way West Tennessee. Apparently it's closed. It was the town was a gas station with City Hall, the top story of the gas station. Yes, small little town. And Skullbone Valley would have classic bands, like the Allman Brothers and things like that. And it's like mostly a biker crowd, but there was a huge parking area that was usually full. And you could camp for the whole weekend. They might have another band, local, from Memphis or something, playing the next day, or, I don't know. I loved it there. I can't imagine why it closed. I mean, the upkeep couldn't have been too much. We saw Shooter Jennings opening for David Allan Coe. There was somebody opening for Shooter Jennings, but we missed him. But yeah, this is way back before really anybody had heard of Shooter Jennings. But David Allan Coe, girls dancing in the firelight, it was a blast. Because you had the little trash can fires, like they've got at the military, and then they had a bonfire, and there were people dancing all around it. It was a chilly night, but it was cool. Maybe if I hit the lottery someday. I still haven't checked my 2 tickets. I need to check those tonight, because if I did hit the lottery, or even $100,000 on the lottery, and give Jan, you know, a cut to possibly pay off her truck. If I win the 100,000, I don't know. You know, I'd figure it out. But then she'd have to take tomorrow off to take me there to get him before we, and then I'd have to do all this packing tomorrow night, and I would be dead. But I'll get up at 4 or 5 again Saturday morning, like I always do. So by the time she gets up around 10, somewhere between 10 and 11, I'll have everything ready to go. So, you know, still, I hate having to rush on the last minute, but to pick up money out of Nashville from one of these lottery tickets, I'll rush the last minute. Anyway, this is Anderson out. See y'all later.